Back to the chair.
And we're live. Welcome, guys. This is Off the Mat Podcast with Brian Harris and
Keith McMillan. Hello, guys.
See how I did it to myself this week?
I know you did it. I
Once you said it was me, I was like, fuck it, I'm going in.
I took the pleasure of trying to get you last week, but now it's you kind of spoiled it now.
I know. I still got to edit my shit here. How you been, man?
I've been good. You know, I know people are noticing. Thank you for the viewers that we have. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I said please. Please.
Please.
But I keep putting down the wrong episode numbers.
Yeah.
So we have like two episode 23s, and now we have two episode 24s. But technically, this should be episode 27. So I'll go back.
This is episode 27?
I believe so.
Oh, damn.
I believe so. You know, guys, we're getting up there, and I am grateful. This is probably the longest I've, like, outside of jiu-jitsu and MMA, this is the longest I've, like, been consistent at something.
We're almost at a year, dude. Isn't September a year? Is it September?
September's a year, man. A year ago, yesterday, or like 2 days ago, the 28th, whenever, was the first time I did commentary with Matt.
Was it really? Yeah, that was my last fight.
Yes, it was.
That was my last fight.
That's when you finished a guy by guillotine.
Oh, guillotine from his back. That's pretty impressive right there.
I'm telling you, modified.
Not very many people have that under their belt, including myself.
But yeah, that was a year ago, man. A year ago, your last fight, and I started commentary. So
yeah, that came up on my time op. I was like, oh, man.
Yeah,
no, that was a good time.
How far have we come?
We're almost there. We're almost at the year anniversary.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Lots of stuff going on. Been doing a lot of running around trying to get prepped for the UFC fights.
That's right. Have we talked about that yet?
We haven't talked about it.
We haven't talked about that. So, congratulations. Does what congratulate you on?
I wouldn't say congratulations.
It's awesome.
It is. I would say. I mean, in the sense that like I'm gonna be going out to Abu Dhabi. That's pretty fucking cool.
You know, Brian has the opportunity to go and corner our head coach, Zak Cummings, and I think it's going to be an amazing experience, and he's flying into enemy territory.
Oh, my God. Bruh.
Sorry, Eugene. And
damn.
No, but it's not American soil. It's not home territory, but you have an opportunity to go over there and experience and have the experience of a lifetime, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
I was absolutely honored. Like, whenever Zach texted me, I didn't. So, Zach texted me at like 11:30 at night and was just like, hey, are you up? And I was playing video games, you know, being a degenerate.
Right.
And I was like, yeah, I'm up. And he was like, can you talk for a second? And I was like, oh, shit, something's going on. I figured like something was going on at the gym. I was like,
right.
fuck.
Right.
It's like something's going on. We're going to have to do something. I don't know. You know, I'm thinking the worst in my head. So I was like, yeah, you can call me. He calls and he was just like, went into this whole spiel and he was like, yeah, I want you to come out and corner me in Abu Dhabi. And yeah, it's an absolute honor, man. Like I can't even put the words together to describe how it makes me feel, man. I was blown away whenever he called me. Absolutely blown away.
I think it's awesome. I'm speechless, honestly.
Bro, you're telling me? Like, what do you mean?
Man, I going out there and getting to be in that atmosphere and getting the support.
You know, it's crazy. I'll pull the clip. I'll pull the clip because I was actually streaming whenever Zach called me, and I muted my microphone and everything, so you couldn't hear anything, but my camera was still on, so you can like see my reaction, like my face whenever you can tell.
Yeah,
that's
awesome, man. So I'm hoping, as always, I pray for Zach's safety when he goes out there. And I know we're still a month away from the fight, maybe a little longer, a month and a week. But you know, go out there, represent. I hope Zach goes out there. I love when Zach gets a bonus. I think it. You know, I think he has a tough competition.
So.
But
That's your boy copping some extra money. I would hope you would like your boy copping extra money.
I mean, it's not going in my pocket, so I mean, it's kind of.
Yeah, but still, that's your boy, right? You don't want your boy to do well. I want you to do well.
No, I definitely want Zach to do well. I want him to knock him the fuck out and then get that knockout bonus or just a performance of the night bonus. But Yeah, I want him to have that, but I pray for his health. But I mean, it doesn't go in my pocket. Unless you want to toss me some, Zach, then you are more than welcome to fucking toss me a couple of G's. I'll invest it.
Man, I'm just saying. I hope he does well. The fuck?
Of course I do.
Yeah.
Is there anything? God, you get to go out there. Is there anyone you're excited to see? Like, is there anyone that you might fanboy over?
I don't think I'll fanboy over anyone. I'm just more excited to have the opportunity to like see Zak's process for one, how he approaches the whole thing, his mentality leading up to that week. Because I mean, I've seen like bits and pieces of kind of how Zak handles it. So I don't know. It would be cool for me to just kind of see it up in person, like his process. You know what I mean?
What if you accidentally run into one of Khabib's boys and he's like,
"Oh, there's no way I'm gonna be getting anywhere close to Khabib."
Habib literally travels like 25 deep, so there's a chance.
Yeah, no, he's got a straight posse with him.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, there's no way I'm gonna get close to him. There's no.
No, you don't. You won't get close to him. What if one of his boys are kind of like, "You're red hair, you Irish?"
That would never happen. That would never happen. Never. I'm actually like taking precautions to make sure that I don't offend anyone while I'm in.
Yeah, definitely.
I bought linen pants because it's like, I guess from my understanding, you're not supposed to like show legs. Like, you're allowed to wear shorts and whatnot. It's not like illegal or anything to wear shorts, but it's very much frowned upon. Okay. So I bought like linen pants because it's hot as balls over there.
Right.
Like ridiculously hot, like 106 degrees at night.
It's just desert.
So I bought like linen pants so that way I can kind of be respectful but still be cool. Nice. They're my favorite things in the world. I ordered 4 pairs. And that's just for like everyday life.
You gotta
like,
wear
not even for Abu Dhabi. I'm gonna wear them all the time.
You gotta wear them for the next podcast episode.
I almost wore them tonight.
Yeah,
I've thought about it. I thought about it, but yeah, no. I'll wear them next time.
That's very smart to go over there and understand the culture and not be inappropriate or disrespectful.
Yeah, I'm not trying to offend anybody. They don't. I'm a guest.
Right.
I'm a guest, so yeah, I need to be respectful, right?
Right, definitely.
That's how that goes. But yeah, no, it'll be interesting to see Zak's process, how he approaches everything leading up to it, and what that looks like for him, and the fact that I'll get to be a part of that will be amazing.
Yeah, awesome. Congratulations. I do think that deserves a congratulations, Mark. I think it speaks highly of you and your relationship. And like I said, I'll be interested. Take some notes, and we'll talk about it when he comes back.
Okay, I like it. And then past that, nothing really too crazy going on with me.
Right.
I just been doing a bunch of running around trying to get that together. KCFA fights just passed, so I did the fighter entrance specialist for that, in case y'all didn't know. Fighter entrance specialist, which I need to renegotiate my contract again because Joe Wooster didn't have a chair for me at the beginning. Shame on you, Joe Wooster.
Shame.
We'll discuss this next time. I ended up getting a different chair located by the ring girl, so I was okay with my accommodations. But yeah, no, past that, nothing crazy going on, man.
Nice, man.
I see you have our little green friend in
your it's a journal.
I've missed this guy. We haven't seen him in a while.
A journal episode. I figured it's been a while, and I'm always nervous because I don't know which entry might open, what part of my life I'm at, but I'm willing to share this experience and hopefully something good. And I have a couple of dreams in here too. Like, this wasn't just like a personal day journal. I have like dreams written in this, and not like I want to be this big or I want to succeed at this. Like literal like waking up and like weird nightmares.
You jotted down what happened.
Like, I walked into a cloud and the cloud had cupcakes, but the cupcakes didn't taste like anything. Like shit like that.
Okay.
So
I get to read it, right? Isn't that what we decided we do?
Of course.
You pick you go through and randomly pick a passage?
No. You could pick the passage. And
I pick it?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't need to approve it or nothing like that?
I need to approve it.
Okay.
But yeah. So while he's looking through a passage, I had an opportunity tonight for a road rage incident, but I didn't do it. Someone accidentally cut me off, and God, dude, life is so precious, and the idiot that just cut me off, and it wasn't like, so someone brake checked them, and
They
then
swerved
and he
over to
swerved
you.
over.
Yeah.
But I mean, he was so close that if I would have fishtailed his car, and I would have fucked my shit up. And it's just like, why are you like? Where do you have to go so bad?
Yeah.
Like,
I almost had that happen to me last week, actually. And we almost got into an accident. Like, my brakes locked up and everything. Because except they weren't, like, someone didn't stop short on them. They were pulling out of that fucking Dairy Queen down there in North Oak.
right.
I want to blow that Dairy Queen up, dude, just so you know. That thing is the bane of my existence right now.
Right.
So, dude, people coming in and out of that Dairy Queen is the worst thing ever. This lady was pulling out of it, and she pulled... I was in the right lane. She pulled past the left lane into the right lane, cut me off, and then like slammed on her brakes, and I almost died.
Dude, I mean, there was like, I didn't honk the horn or anything.
Oh, I laid on it.
They didn't honk the horn, but I mean, part of me wanted to pull up next to the car, but I could tell by the way the car was driving, it was like speeding off because I think it knew it was in the wrong.
Yeah.
Or they were just high off meth. But I just wanted,
Damn.
But a part of me wanted to like pull up next to them, and be like, "What's up, bro?" Like not like in a fighting way, but just like let them
Like
know,
shoot them,
like voice my disapproval of them. But
I feel you.
But I didn't do it, and they
doesn't accomplish anything. So I would have wanted to do the same thing though.
Ooh.
Is this a good one? This is a good one. Give it here.
Give it here. Are you,
That's the one I was planning on.
Oh, this one? Okay. Yeah.
Well, no. What about this one?
Okay.
What about that one? No. Hold on. Wait. Are these the same thing?
No, because this is sorry guys, I know this is like 5 days after, so no. You want to read that one?
Can I?
Let's find out.
Because you got weird looking at that one.
Okay.
All right, guys. Is this one good?
Nice little emo chapter.
This is an emo chapter?
It's a little sad. This is when I was in one of my dark places many times, guys.
Which one? This one or that? Both of them are?
No. This just these two.
These two?
So no. This is the
this is continuation right here, and then this is a whole different deal.
Yeah, this is a whole different day. Read the date too. Read the date.
Oh, I plan on it because I saw the time.
All right.
The time is fantastic.
Okay.
Oh man, September 8th, 2012.
Damn.
2:41 a.m.
I used to always so I've always been a night owl. That's just been my life, especially with the drinking and partying and everything. That's when the best times happen. That's when the best hours are through the night. And I've always been a night owl. And then when I started doing a lot more sketch writing and journal entries, it was always like majority of these entries normally are somewhere after midnight. Because I would always write before I went to bed. So, yeah.
A little background for us.
Let's begin.
2:41 a.m. Where do I start from? Honestly, if I would have stuck to my word and read, wrote, and studied, I'd be ahead of myself. A better space, a developed mind. Yeah. Instead, I'm in a deeper hole. Worst state of mind and on the brink of destroying another close friendship. Damn, Keith. What are you doing, dude? I must purge who I am completely. You're pretty dramatic whenever, like...
I told you.
You know what I mean? Like, whenever you're, like, hard on yourself, like, oh, I stubbed my toe, like, I'm walking like an idiot. You're just like, cut the foot off.
Yeah.
It did wrong.
Oh, dude, you gotta imagine, I come from a theater school. I'm very dramatic already. Now I'm kind of like...
I must purge who I am completely.
Bro, destroy that motherfucker.
Because at the end of the day, this isn't working. This is capitalized, by the way. This isn't working. I should have emphasized that.
Thank you.
Another week, another apology. This time, I'm so far out of bounds. How long left do I have? By the way, guys, I'm not bad at reading. Keith's just bad at writing. That's what's going on here.
This is emotional me. This is dramatic. The world's about to end me. So when I'm writing, I'm just writing, speed writing, dude.
There's hieroglyphics up in this bitch right
baby,
now.
Enjoy.
It only gets harder with each mistake. Yeah, writing. I'm tapping out. Oh, you tapped out even before you were doing jiu-jitsu,
come on,
dog.
baby.
Man,
you were part of it.
You were prone to it. All right.
Yeah, I'm tapping.
No more liquor, no more beer. How's that going?
Yeah.
I'll dictate my life from now on. What is that? I don't know what that says. Is that Keith? Is that
Yeah,
Keith
I like
McMillan?
signed
You
it.
signed it?
I don't know why I did that, guys, but
It's a contract, bro.
yeah.
This is who I am. An alcoholic, depressed, karma-ridden, who deserves everything that has happened to him. Wasteful, procrastinating, useless, terrible friend.
Ooh.
Worst ally, and alone. Damn,
bro. Hit it.
It may be who I am today, but tomorrow could be the rebirth. That's the thing about life. It doesn't have to stay the same, especially when you're at rock bottom. If I was to die, I'd leave with a lot of negativity. Bitter taste from everyone who knew me. Though it may never come to light, I'm not a good person. I need to change that. And the next entry is about 10 days later.
Okay, so to explain where I'm at in that time, it's 2012.
The beginning of September. What happened, dude? Can I backtrack and get context, or is that not in here?
I don't know if it's in there. So a lot of this, I believe, like throughout the journal, you'll not like we have to go through every single.
Yeah,
page.
you're. The entry you have before that is back July 23rd.
Okay, so
there's no context.
So this is probably like when I'm like in my heyday drinking. Like this is me like drinking. I'm probably hungover at this point in this chapter, which is why I'm so dramatic.
Well, it's 2:41 in the morning. Would you be hungover at 2:41?
I probably just got over my hangover.
You think?
Probably.
Or you're probably about to go to sleep. Probably wasted.
I probably just got off work.
Oh.
I probably just got because I was bar backing.
Gotcha.
2012.
Okay.
How long ago was that? That's like it's 2019, 2012. So 7 years.
Yeah.
So 20.
God damn! I graduated high school in 2012.
Yeah. So I'm like 23, maybe. I'm still in LA. At this point in my life, I'm drinking. I'm very conscious of who I am. I'm very conscious of the choices I'm making. And what is happening is that I'm drinking to like I'm binge drinking. And then whatever happens, happens. So if I'm around I'm acting like an idiot. I'm not honoring my word. I would make plans and then break them just to go drink. And if you weren't drinking, you weren't really my friend back then. And I'm wasting away days by this vicious by this cycle of binge drinking, partying, trying to hook up with somebody, breaking my word, not doing anything productive, and then having these emotional hungover, days where I'm hungover. And then having like this, like now I know, like as I'm hungover and I'm depressed, I'm like,
yeah, but you handle it like I don't know, like from the
and you gotta understand too. At this time, I'm trying to kill myself.
Okay.
So these entries are coming in after a night of me drinking, me eating like 8 sleeping pills, hoping to never wake up.
You wait? You ate sleeping pills?
Yeah.
Was that like?
I loved it.
Was that an average? Was that regular?
Yeah.
What was the plan there?
To die in my sleep.
Okay, that's that you didn't go through. That was a bad plan.
Yeah, no, it was a bad plan. Fortunately, I'm still here.
Yeah, I mean, thank God. But I mean, like, what was your thought process through that? You were like, I'll just take 8 pills and that should do it, and then it didn't work.
Yeah.
You're like, let's try it again.
Yeah, I would always up it. So it'd be like 4 to 6 to 8. I was always going up by 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
What kind of sleeping pills were they?
Over the counter shit. Nothing
okay.
serious.
Okay.
Thankfully.
Yeah. Okay.
So, at the time it was kind of like one of those people that's like, I played the victim. I was a victim, but I wasn't doing anything to get out of that victim role.
So it was like more. You were kind of like. Were you like doing like a cry for help type thing, like looking for attention?
No one fucking knew.
Yeah.
To be fair, if anyone watches that I was in LA with, they still don't know to this moment. I've never been honest about that.
Yeah.
I've never been open, but I mean, my roommate might have known because I was buying like daily. I would buy like Advil PM, Tylenol PMs.
Yeah.
And I mean, I was going through like a bottle a week probably. Yeah. I never really wanted to like just go out and like,
Yeah, you probably fucked up your liver, dude.
yeah, probably really bad. Trust me, I'm understanding that there's going to be consequences for my choices in my 20s and in those dramatic days that I had. I'm very well aware of what I did.
Yeah.
And it's not anything I would ever recommend or I should have done. And, the end of the world for me back then was very petty bullshit. A girl didn't like me. Or I didn't have a lot of friends.
Do you know what this situation was exactly, or
I would have to look if I wrote anything.
I mean, like I said, the entry before that was July. I think it was 23rd, is what it said. Or you're saying afterwards if you wrote anything.
Yeah, I'm sure it was about a girl. I'm sure it's about some girl that didn't like me and I liked her, and it's funny. I feel like I didn't understand the whole overall goal of like if you want someone to like you, you need to be like have something to offer them overall, like you're willing to grow and become a better individual. And I just wanted girls to like me for me.
Yeah.
And I was a lazy slob. My motivation was to play video games and work and get drunk. I wasn't like doing jiu-jitsu or anything at this point.
Yeah.
So my days was filled with nothing. And then, I'd have try to meet up with girls, and girls would be like, "Where do you work at?" And I'd fucking be like, "The bar." And the bar was cool at the time because it was helping me stay consistently with liquor, with alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
But, I was like writing sketch comedy, but I was trying a lot of things, but I wasn't actually doing anything.
Yeah.
So I think I still have a notebook full of stand-up comedy that I never got on stage and performed. There's a bunch of sketches that I have on my computer, never performed, never let anyone else read. Yeah, I just didn't do shit. I was content with doing nothing. So, yeah, it's a very dramatic side of me, and I'm grateful that I'm not that individual anymore, and I've grown. But I couldn't tell you, and you could tell by the days that I wasn't. I mean, this goes from July to May. That's when I really was like drinking.
Yeah.
So yeah, it sucks, but I'm not at that point, and I wish I would have sought help back then, or I would have been more honest and vocal about what I was doing, but I wasn't, and it was a very selfish thing I was doing because outside of being in debt from college, I really didn't have much issues.
Yeah.
The world felt like it was coming down on me, but it really wasn't, dude. All I had to do was get up. If I would have got up any of those mornings and either got a new job or just tried at something or even went and performed, I would be in a different spot. But, I mean, you can tell by the way the days are jumping in this book at that point, I wasn't doing shit. And the reason why I wasn't writing so consistently because I had nothing to write about. So, yeah, man. I tried for a long time. Well, I didn't try. I mean, I was just doing it, trying to unfortunately get rid of myself.
I'm not gonna lie, Keith. We haven't read very many positive entries in your journal there.
No, this journal is basically, me getting through that. You gotta understand that through that period, through these years, man, there's a handful of things that I wrote about, but my goals and my objectives and what I wanted for myself was very small. It was very petty in the moment.
Yeah.
I wasn't going for any, like we have that tile over there that says if your dreams don't scare you, you're not dreaming big enough. I wasn't dreaming big enough, dude. I wanted everything to happen for me.
Yeah.
I'm 2 years removed from acting school. I wanted that Hollywood story of me going in the bathroom and some agent being like, "Oh my God, you look perfect for this part," and all of a sudden I'm in the movies.
Yeah.
I wanted someone to go, "Hey man, you're pretty funny. You should come headline my comedy club," and then I go on stage and murder with no practice.
Yeah.
And now I'm a headlining comic. Like I wanted things to happen for me, but I wasn't very realistic about how these things would happen, and I didn't have. And this is on me. I never had a mentor to tell me to go, "Hey, read a book. Learn how Mike Tyson got to where he was. Learn how Eddie Murphy got to this point. Do some research." How I thought you show up at a comedy club, you perform once, people love you, and then you're traveling around the world. I didn't understand the hard work and went into it. That's why I love jiu-jitsu and everything, because when I started doing jiu-jitsu and I saw my progression, I learned, oh shit, this is how you get better.
Yeah.
You start from nothing, you consistently get, and you grow.
Yeah.
At that time,
that's how everything is.
Yeah, but I didn't know that.
It's literally fucking everything.
Yeah, I didn't know that though. I didn't know that.
Like, anyone's capable of doing anything. Literally fucking anything.
Yeah.
Anything.
There are people that...
It's just the amount of time and effort that you put into whatever it is that you're doing.
Yeah, but I didn't comprehend it at that time.
Yeah.
I thought shit would just happen. I thought if you're naturally good at something, that things would just happen for you, and then you go on from there.
No, I agree with that. I think I had a very similar mindset, too, prior to training.
Yeah.
And, like, seeing outcomes from training.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's pretty much how everything is. That's the thing about, like, jiu-jitsu or actually, like, martial arts as a whole. It's like a good foundation for the rest of your life, you know?
Yeah.
It gives you, I mean, just like if you're consistent with jiu-jitsu and with Muay Thai and with MMA and all that good stuff, you're going to see progress, like, in your performance whenever you're training, whenever you're fighting, whenever you're doing anything. And in terms, that gives you drive with everything else. I mean, you correlate that to everything else now at that point.
Right.
So then whenever you're trying to develop a different part of your life, you take that same template that you got from martial arts, apply it to whatever outlet whatever it is you're doing now, and there's the recipe.
Yeah, no, and I didn't have someone to kick me in the ass, and I wasn't good at kicking myself in the ass.
Yeah,
And
I'm not trying to be a dick, but it sounds like you weren't. It sounds like you were good at beating yourself up after the fact.
Yeah, I'm good at what's easy.
Yeah, you were just like tear yourself down after the fact, man.
Yeah.
Like, it hurts me even reading those sometimes. Like, I'm reading it and I'm just like, dude.
Yeah, but the the benefit.
Fucking gnat in my face.
I know, the benefit of this and is for whoever's listening. I hope they can learn from my mistakes, no matter how old they are, and understand that I was in a dark spot, and as sad as it was that I was trying to eliminate myself from this world, thankfully I didn't do it. Now I have 2 beautiful daughters, and I'm here, and I think I have a positive influence on people's lives with the training and fitness class, and things are only going to get better. It's continuously getting better. It took me a long time. I was very stubborn, and for someone that might have got it in a year or 2 years or 5 years, it's taken me 10 years to kind of understand that I need to work at it, but I'm happy I'm at this point, and I don't regret it.
Yeah.
I mean, I regret the pills and eating on my fucking liver, but I don't, but those are experiences I had to learn, and I don't know, my mother I'm very fortunate with the mother I had, but she kind of coddled me, and, and she did the best that she could, being a registered nurse and working all those hours, and allowing me to develop into my manhood alone, in a sense. Because she can't tell me how to be a man.
Yeah.
And I didn't have my father there, and the guys, I think that's why I'm so grateful and resentful towards, like, my coaches and everything. Like, the episode we talked about my football coach, and I was like, I wish he would have pulled me aside and sat down and talked to me.
Yeah.
Instead of just letting me fucking quit.
Yeah.
I wish I had that, but I never did have that. And honestly, if anyone did talk to me, I probably wasn't listening. Back then, especially in high school, I wanted to be this cool kid and this idiot, and I succeeded at that. But I think it's important now that I know where I've came from, and I'm only gonna get better. I had to read a book. You know what? This is gonna sound funny coming out of my mouth. You know what helped a lot? Who was my mentor for a while? And this is gonna sound ridiculous now because I know he's popular and podcasts are popular everywhere. Joe Rogan. Listening to Joe Rogan and him just talking with his friends and being like, "Get the fuck up, go do something, be the hero of your story." I've never heard those words.
Yeah.
It didn't resonate with me when I first heard it, but then I started understanding that, oh shit, Rocky did start from this place, and he had to work hard, and then eventually he took the Apollo Creed fight, and he gave him a hell of a fight. But it didn't comprehend in my mind. It was like, that's their life. When I saw comics performing, I'm like, that's them.
You know Rocky's not a real story, right?
I mean, in Philadelphia, they have a statue, so he must be real. And,
I just wanted to make sure we were on the same page.
No, but you get what I'm saying.
No, I understand what you're saying. But fuck, Sylvester Stallone's story, though.
Yeah,
right there. Like, his acting
But
story.
that was their, like, but that didn't seem achievable for me.
Right.
It's like now, and obviously I'm not thinking that, but it's like even getting to watch Zak's process as Zak, trains for his UFC fight. He's in the UFC. That seems attainable now. Not the UFC part, but getting in the cage and fighting and achieving a victory seems more attainable now. But that's because I'm in that environment.
Yeah.
It didn't see that. That was for them. I didn't believe in myself, and I didn't think that was possible. Even going to acting school, I was like, I just assumed it would happen.
What do you mean?
Acting. I thought I was just going to get a commercial or
you wouldn't have to
or
go
a
to
movie
acting
one
school
day.
or nothing?
No, I never thought I had to go audition or anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I had to learn the hard way, and I'm very stubborn. And I remember my teacher, my last day in class, I remember she pulled me aside and she goes, "You got to stop doing things out of spite." She's like, "That's really hindering you." Because I would only do something when you told me I couldn't do it.
Yeah. You still do that shit, dude.
Yeah.
I was about to say, you know that, right? Like, you still consistent.
Not as bad.
Oh, well.
Not as bad.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, like, I wouldn't
you've said, like, that you're going to do specific things that you don't want to do in spite of someone else.
Huh. Yeah, I agree.
It's like, that's not good. You shouldn't do that.
No, but I was in a different spot back then. Like, now I'm more conscious and I'm actually trying shit.
Yeah.
I'm showing up to the gym. Back then, I wouldn't show up to the gym until you're like, "Keith, I'd beat your ass on the mat." And then I'd show up that one day.
Yeah.
And probably take an ass whipping. But I wouldn't show up to that day. Now I'm here. Now I'm here. Now I'm trying, so. There you have it. In this journal, I don't know. Like I said, man, I mean, it's very, you're right. It's not very positive. But it's my life.
Are there positive entries in there?
I'm sure, yeah.
I think we might have had like one or two.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Next time we do a journal episode, maybe we should go through and find like
the positive one, the happy one?
I mean, just so that way we can mix it up every now and again. The one positive one. See, like Marcus Aurelius quote. I saw that.
Bro.
Dude, you're a huge fan of Marcus Aurelius, eh?
When so that chapter that you found was in 2012. You'll notice sad
that was your Roman Empire phase?
No, sad or not, I start becoming more eloquent, and I start having quotes at the end of my chapters
songs
to have the positive outlook. You like,
I remember the quotes.
Yeah, but you'll see throughout I get more eloquent. I mean, it might sound all gibberish, but yeah, cool.
Are you still journaling?
Yes.
Are you? When's the last journal entry you
made? Probably a week ago.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
I have a new journal. I told you I bought a new journal. All right, I'm telling you, I'm coming back, baby.
I'm coming back.
My 30s are gonna be like probably the best. Not in my entire life, but my 30s are gonna be better than my 20s.
The 30s are gonna be the shit. What's the plan for the 30s?
Establish a career. Kind of check some things off my bucket list while I'm still healthy enough to do things.
What's on the bucket list? What all you got there?
Probably the fight.
Okay.
Probably the MMA fight. Sketch comedy. And then maybe getting the do a little photojournalism. Especially for the fights around here, for the MMA fighters in the Kansas City scene. Probably do a little bit of that. I mean, that can be happening throughout the next 30, 40 years of my life. But, I haven't really established those bucket list things. But there's things I want to do, and I'm still healthy enough to compete. And I'm
trying to see Keith fight.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, that comes with me showing up in the mornings and working out and really...
I've been showing up to that 10 a.m. jiu-jitsu. Yeah. That's right.
It's all you, man.
Getting that work in. Sparring with Panda.
It's all about getting better, man. All about taking it day by day. That's why I'm not making any big proclamations on this podcast or anything. It's just kind of like taking it day by day, and hopefully we see results sooner than later.
That's one thing that I've always found with like my mental game whenever it comes to like tackling like any challenges or whatever. Like obviously your mental is a big part of it, but I always felt like if I said something, then I had to follow through with it, or I had to go through it. You know what I mean? So like if you make like like what you're saying, like you don't want to make any big proclamations. Yeah. Like, I don't want to do that either, because then I feel obligated to fulfill that, even if I don't feel the same in a week. You know?
Well, this is my thing. Like I said, I don't. This is one of the things that I won't do out of spite. I want to do because I want to do it.
Yeah.
You know, and I want to test myself and be there and be the best version of myself overall. That's all. But I don't want to wait for someone to be like, you're never going to take a fight, right? Then I'm like, oh, I'm training now. Like, no, I'm going to do this on my own. So
I would hope that that's not how you would go into a fight. Like, go fight someone because they're like, you won't.
You won't.
That's the problem. See, that's how you come across two steak guys, dude. And someone's just like, you won't. You're like, what? I bet you I will.
Holy shit, man. This weekend, this is a special thing I want to say, and I doubt he'll get an opportunity to watch the podcast. But we trained with a gentleman named Stacy, and he's one of the people I talked to when my babies were on their way. You know, I was like, dude, what would you change if you can go back in time and when your kids first came around? And he was like, you know, I wish I would spend more time with them. He's like, because that's the most valuable thing. You don't want to miss out on certain things if you can afford to. You know, when my babies would come, I busted my ass and worked overtime shifts and everything. And I kind of regret, sorry, I'm not getting choked up. My nose is stuffed. I regret not being able to watch their first things.
Yeah.
And so I took that advice to heart, and I started taking off from work a lot more. So thank you, Stacey, because I think it's been so rewarding being there for my kids and watching their everyday development and being there, and it's the best thing.
Yeah, because that was cool that was cool for me too on Saturday. Not to say like you hanging out with your kids is beneficial for me, but it was cool on Saturday leaving the KCFA fights because you immediately called me as Jason Witt was in the first round.
Right.
Which was the main event. And you were just like, hey, how'd the fights go? How'd everybody do? And I was like giving you a quick rundown. I was like, Jason Witt's fighting right now. And you were like, all right, cool. I'm just hanging out with the babies. And I was sitting here thinking you were at work and you just had a spare moment to chat. And I was like, oh, all right, well, I'll call you after here and I'll give you the full details. You're like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
So it was just, rewarding. I don't know. It was kind of cool.
Yeah, no, I love it. But I haven't been at work. But so finally, a couple weeks ago, I worked a couple night shifts, and this fucking customer walked in, and we had a bad like interaction.
You did, like you and the customer did?
Yeah, he doesn't know what fucking personal space is. So he was like in my bubble trying to get some free food.
For what?
So a customer came in. So we set the show. A customer came in, got drunk. Was already drunk, but came in, got another drink, and then threw up on the table.
Like during the show?
During the show. So because he witnessed that, he was like, I can't eat anymore, and I don't want my food, and basically I should get everything for free. Which is kind of a reasonable situation. If you have to watch someone throw up, I'm queasy. I don't want to see that shit. And if I'm trying to enjoy my meal, I'm not going to be able to enjoy it anymore.
Let's rewind for a second. Okay, because there's multiple people at this table, not just this guy.
Right.
How does everybody else respond? Because someone throws up at my table, especially if they throw up on me at all, I'm knocking his drunk ass out.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I think it was a lady.
Okay. I'm knocking her boyfriend out.
Yeah, so we immediately remove her.
Yeah.
And the throw up's on the table.
Oh.
And we have to clean it up.
Right? While the show's going on. How does the comic handle this?
The comic doesn't know.
Fuck that. They got to dive right into it. They got to address it and make it public information.
It's in second tier. So the comic doesn't know. So They're like, Keith, someone just threw
Keith,
up.
it's your job as a fellow comedian to let him know that that's what's going on so he can make a spectacle of it. What are you doing?
He's in the middle of a show. He doesn't see it going on. There's no big commotion.
Either way, they're like, Keith, what do we do? You're the manager.
So
we
like,
need your
Keith,
guidance.
hey, someone just threw up. I'm like, all right, let's clean it up. So
I'd have been like, fuck you, it's not my job description.
So as I walk in the room, people are upset.
Yeah, hell
rightfully
yeah.
so.
Hell yeah.
But mind you, it just happened.
Right.
We just removed the lady and her boyfriend. So I'm like, go get some towels and stuff. Let's clean it up real quick. I'm going to clean it up.
Mm-hmm.
Before I can even clean it up, first customer comes up. Do you fucking see what just happened? Yeah, my staff made me aware of it. Don't worry, we're going to clean it up. Like, sorry about that. You need to do something about this. Well, we removed the lady. Yeah, well, you need to fucking do something about it because that's fucking disgusting. I know, man. We're going to get the tissues and we're going to get the towels and everything. We'll clean it up right away. As I'm talking to this lady, this dude comes up. I mean, he's like touching my ear. What the fuck you gonna do about this? Excuse me, sir. I'm talking to somebody right now. No. You talking to me now? No, I'm not. I'm gonna go back. All right, man. Hey, I'm sorry about this. So the towels come. We'll clean them up. I'll clean them up. Hey, bro, you need to go clean that fucking shit up right now. I'm like, hey, man, what? You serious right now? I'm talking with somebody. Well, I'm fucking talking to you, dog, and I ain't fucking paying for my shit either. Y'all taking care of me tonight. Sir, first, you need to get away from me. You're too close to me. You need to get away from me. I will talk with you in a minute. So the lady starts, because the lady's like, oh shit.
She's like bailing. She's like, I'm out.
Oh shit. No, fuck that, dog. You need to clean that shit up now. I've been looking at that for a minute. Like it just happened.
Yeah.
Hey man, I understand, man. Like you need to calm down. No, you need to calm down. He keeps putting his hand in my face. I'm like,
how close is he to you?
He's close.
Striking range?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm like, sir, you need to back the fuck away from me now. I'm not playing with you. Who you talking to like I'm talking to you? You gonna do something about it? Fucking come and grab me.
Who came and grabbed
the
you?
door guys.
Really?
Security.
They hear you say that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Bro, because I mean, he's like in my face.
Yeah.
He's telling me he ain't paying for shit. He's sick of looking at this. I need to go clean it up. I'm like, bro, what you want me to do? Clean up with my hands?
Yeah.
I mean, he's being vulgar. He's showing out for his girlfriend, which I know why he's acting tough.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right. So they come and grab me. They fucking like, he leave the room. And the guy's like, I'll take care of this another one. I was like, no, I'm the manager. Like, he can talk to me. So he's like talking shit. So I go, why don't you come talk to me out here, bro? No, I'll talk to you right here. Nah, why don't you come talk to me where we have a nice space and opportunity? Oh, what? Talk to me outside. I'll talk to you. Don't worry about it. So then he goes back and sit down. So fucking, so finally, we get the mess cleaned up. I'm a little heated. Had hands in my face telling me what he is and isn't going to do. So the server comes out. The server's like, hey, so that guy just ordered some more drinks. He got like double Long Islands, and he said he's not paying for them. Do not bring those drinks to that table.
Right. Fuck no.
Well, I mean, he ordered, and like he already said that.
I don't give a shit.
No. Well, he said he's not paying for anything. And I was like, I'll take his food off his bill. But like he needs to pay for his drinks. Well, he wants more. No, unless he's paying for them. So they go back, and I guess he comes out. He comes out, so I'm ready. So he's like, I ain't paying for shit. And I go, you paying for something, homeboy? And I was like, you want to keep drinking, you're going to pay for that. No, I get it for free. What makes you think you should get it for free? I have to look at that nasty shit, and you fucking ain't do nothing. But
what? How come at this point you just say, all right, you're done. You're out.
Yeah.
You're gone. You're gone, bro.
I couldn't.
Why?
Because somebody else didn't want him to go. My boss.
Why?
Don't know, bro. Don't give a fuck. So finally, they're like, keep going to the office. He's like, I need to speak to another manager. I'm like, you speak to me.
No, this guy's causing problems on multiple
get him
fucking
out, right?
levels. You
Get
gotta
him
go.
out.
You
Get him
gotta
out.
go, bro. You're not
Get him
allowed
out.
back here. You're not allowed back
other
here.
people were afraid to kick him out because they didn't know what he was going to do.
Fuck you. What do you mean, what is he gonna do? He's gonna leave the premises. That's what he's gonna do.
Thank you, Brian. Appreciate that, man.
I'm on your side with this one.
you.
You should have got him the fuck out of here.
That's all I said. I go get him out of
You
here.
gave him multiple chances.
Right.
Get him the fuck out of there. Get him out of there.
So.
Why would your boss want to keep him there? I don't understand your boss's decision on that.
I don't know. So
he's fucking dumb.
So
does he listen to this? Will he hear me say that?
No, it is fucking dumb though. So long story short, so the other manager ends up comping his stuff.
God damn it! Why?
so she comps stuff because she's like, it's heated enough. Like I don't want any issues. And then so once she comps his stuff, every table
wants fucking free shit. Everybody wants free shit.
We have a group. We have this group of 4 come out and be like, we ain't paying for nothing either.
No shit, they're not. Why would they? Right. Fucking Joe Schmo over here doesn't have to. I literally
was just like, see.
Damn right. I would have done the exact same thing. I would have been like, here's my bill. Go ahead and take care of that.
Right.
Thank you.
So we have that issue. Now I'm in the office. I'm fucking pissed off. I was like, we shouldn't have comp shit. Like, you should have paid for it. Or get out of the club. So they're trying to talk me down, whatever. So finally,
I do want to get to one thing, too. Like, the root of the fucking problem.
Right.
The waitress that fucking served her.
Right.
That's an issue.
Yeah, that is.
She's a problem.
Right. But they're thinking about making money, and I'm not saying it's right. I'm just
that's too damn bad. She cost the business hell of money.
Right. So, but yeah, I was leading to that to say like this weekend, that guy, or 2 weekends ago when I worked, that guy walked in, and all these emotions came back, but we didn't say nothing to each other.
Oh, he came back?
Yeah, he came back.
You should have said hi to him.
He wouldn't look at me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say, if you guys made eye contact, I'm like, "Sup, dude?"
Yeah, no, I would have been cool. I would have been cordial.
I'm so fucking upset with your boss and like the rest of the management staff right now. Yeah. I'm so fucking upset with them.
Yeah. Well, that happened, and
terrible decisions were made, not by you.
Throw them out.
Huh?
Throw them out.
What are you saying?
No, throw them out. Like
throw them out. Yeah, yes.
Get them out.
Yeah, get them the fuck out of there.
Get them out.
I don't understand.
I forgot the exact reason why we kept them. I forgot the right reason, the exact reason. And then like after, everybody was like, we should have just threw them out.
No shit.
Yeah. I wanted that smoke though.
I don't like that. Stop saying that.
I wanted that.
That
smoke.
Doesn't even make sense.
Give me the heat, bro.
What does that mean,
bro?
You want that smoke?
I wanted the fucking. I wanted the 3-piece with the soda. I wanted the family buffet.
You should have just hit him.
I know. Just went to jail.
Just get crazy with him.
Just got some assault charges real quick.
No, you're supposed to put your hands up, say, "I'm in fear for my life. I don't want to fight. I'm in fear for my life. I don't want to fight," and then pop him in the fucking head.
Just fucking 3-piece.
Just pop. I told you I was in fear for my life. I don't want to fight. You kept it up in my face. I thought you were gonna
Bro,
fight.
when he got like in my personal space, dude, I was just like, man, I was trying to be so professional. If I was like, if you don't get the fuck away from me.
Have you ever gotten into like a fight at work?
No. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Holy shit, I did.
Let's go. What happened? Tell me about it. Let's run it back. Run it back. Let's hear. I've never gotten into a fight at work. That's crazy.
It wasn't with me though.
What?
So these fucking dudes were drunk.
Uh-huh. This is at the Improv?
It's at the Improv.
Okay.
It's next door at the bar.
Okay.
We
weren't even.
We were in Draftcade back then. We were Fat Fish Blue.
What?
It was just like a regular restaurant.
Okay.
It was okay.
All right.
And it was like a Sunday night show. I think it might have been Michael Blackson or somebody, but it was like we had 2 shows on a Sunday night, which we never do.
Yeah.
People came and got drunk, and I guess some dude ran into another dude that owed him like $3,000.
Shit's popping off, bro.
So they were at the bar, and the dude was like, "Hey, you got my money?" Like on some like TV movie type shit.
Yeah, and that's a serious amount of money.
And he was like, "Nah," and he was like, "If you ain't got my money, I'm gonna beat your ass."
Yeah.
And he was like, "Why? I ain't got your money?" And then he just fucking stuck him. Stole him right there at the seat, and the dude falls down, and he tries to mount him, and then they're fucking fighting, and he like fucking gets back to his feet. Now they're brawling. Of course, like I'm gonna jump in the middle of this to break this up. So I like take his back, like not on the ground, but like I like try to like jump on him and take the back, and then the bartender comes around and grabs
like
the other guy.
to pull him off.
Yeah, to pull him off. So finally, I like pull him.
You got seatbelt.
I got a seatbelt. And I'm pulling him back. I'm like, dude, calm down. I'm like, chill.
Yeah.
It ain't worth it. Let it go. The bartender has the dude wrapped up. I go, get these two away from each other. So I'm pulling him back. The bartender lets go.
Dumbass.
So as soon as the bartender lets go, the dude winds up, throws like a wild hook, hits me with his fist, and then hits him with the forearm. So now I let go because I'm like, well, fuck, this dude just took it.
You just took a fucking solid shot.
Yeah. So then I'm like, are you kidding me? So the dude, what happened after that? The dude ran.
Which one?
The one that owed the money.
Okay.
He like took off to his truck. He said he was gonna go get a gun. So he like took off, and the dude's still trying to fight. But now I'm mad because I got hit. And I like do like this terrible like double leg. I didn't get him down. But I like wrap up. I'm like, dude, you don't want this issue. Like, chill. Like, what the fuck is going on? And dude's like, let go of me. Let go of me. And yeah. Nothing really happened. It was wrapped up after that. The guy went to his truck and they drove off. And
what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's the like most half-assed work fight I've ever heard of.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I ain't never had no fights at work or nothing like that. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm in a little different environment.
A little bit.
Yeah.
You have some wild fucking stories from the improv that you tell me, dude. You tell me some crazy shit. Some shit we can't talk about on here, obviously, but
Yeah.
But yeah.
I wish I could talk about it.
One day.
One day
We'll tell everything.
Yeah.
All that shit. You're just like sounding hella creepy as you're talking about it.
Oh, yeah. We'll talk about it.
Bruh.
Once we start making money from the podcast, so we get to that spot in the podcast when we're traveling, doing live shows and shit, I will, at the live shows, I will be more than willing to share every little bit of detail.
Like, yo, there was this one time.
Yeah. The UFC fights. Let's talk about them real quick.
Past ones just happened.
Yeah, we can just talk about the main and co-main event.
Max Holloway beat Frankie, as I figured would happen.
Yeah, Frankie said he's not done, and Frankie's almost 40.
Yeah, 37.
Yeah, hell of a fighter.
He looked pretty good. He didn't look bad.
He did, but I mean,
Max Holloway looked like Max Holloway.
Yeah.
One thing I thought was interesting is like that Frankie Edgar takedown that he does. You know, how he like pushes on the chest and he pulls on the ankle. There's a lot of times where you could tell where when Frankie would rush in on Max Holloway, Max, not every time, but a lot of times, would kind of like lean back just because he had like that range distance. So he would like pop shots and kind of lean back. And I kept on thinking like as he was doing that, I'm like, why aren't you fucking hitting your Frankie takedown then? He's already positioned for you exactly the way you want him. You just got to snatch up that ankle and just give the chest a little bit more of a push, and there's your takedown. What the fuck do I know?
Right.
You know, these guys are fighting for the world title, the best fighters in the world, and I'm over here saying what I would do if I was in that situation.
Outside of the love of fighting and getting that paycheck, what does Frankie have left to prove? I mean, Frankie Edgar
ain't got shit to prove. What do you
mean? He's a legend.
He's never had anything to prove.
He's a 155 champion.
What?
He's a 155-pound champion.
Oh, well, you said champion sounded weird.
Oh, sorry.
It sounded like you said champion.
Champion? You knew what the fuck I meant,
nope.
Regardless.
Nope, that's why I asked, because I froze.
That's why you said oh. You said oh, okay. He was a 155-pound champion.
Okay.
And, I mean, he's beaten who's who.
Except Max.
And Jose. But, I mean, it's like, what else does he have to prove?
I mean, yeah.
He's in that weird spot where it's like Faber was. It's that Faber never won the UFC belt. But Faber can beat anyone underneath him in the top 5, 10.
He's a gatekeeper, bro.
But he can never beat number one. And I think Frankie's at that point to where...
Gatekeeper.
I mean, do we really want to see another Frankie title fight?
Here's another question. Do we really want to see another Max Holloway 145 fight?
Did you see what he looked like when he entered in the UFC, like that building?
Oh, yeah, he didn't look good.
Dude, he looked terrible.
Yeah.
Like a zombie.
That's not what I meant, though. I just meant in the sense of, like, who the fuck is he going to fight at 145?
The Alexander guy.
The Great?
I don't know his name.
I think that's his nickname, Alexander the Great.
I thought you were being sarcastic. I was like...
He just lost.
No, he didn't.
Didn't he?
No.
He just lost to somebody, didn't he?
No, he just won.
Am I tripping?
You're tripping. But yeah, that guy, and I guess that's it. But, you know, I think Max is... But can he compete at 155? Because, I mean, Dustin looked bigger than him.
Yeah, he still competed with Dustin. He lost that fight, but...
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like he was out of that fight.
Well, so what do you do? If you're Max Holloway, what's your game plan?
I don't know, man. It's hard
Do
to
you
say.
stay at 145 where you're just piecing fools up and fucking winning, and you're a champion getting paid?
Well, you got to speculate on Max Holloway's mindset and the kind of person Max Holloway is. You know, based off the kind of person that Max Holloway is, I would say that he goes up to 155.
Okay.
Because that dude has no problem fighting anyone anywhere.
Of course.
John Jones, on the other hand, he's gonna be a little bitch and stay at 205 because he's scared of that heat up at fucking heavyweight. Even though there ain't shit for him at 205 anymore. That's the difference between Max Holloway and John Jones.
Very strong opinionated piece right there.
Yeah, well, you know, John Jones is a bad person, so.
What about Felicia Spencer?
I was impressed.
Yeah.
Really impressed. She didn't die.
She didn't die. She took a lot of I got to watch the fight today. She took a lot of hard shots.
Yeah. She also landed some good shots as well.
Yeah, those elbows, man.
Did you see that fucking line that was going down Cyborg's forehead?
That was in the first round, though. There were 2 more rounds after that.
Yep. She was still, I mean, she did better than everybody thought she would.
Yes, exactly. Her stock rose and everything, but I was just saying, like, she took some shots.
Oh, yeah. I agree with that, 1,000%. But for her, she should take that as not like a win, but a win. You know what I mean? It wasn't a win for her MMA record, but it was a win for her MMA career.
Right. Okay.
I think so, in my mind.
No, definitely.
You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, what happened? She lost to Chris Cyborg? Yeah. All right.
Oh,
you lost to Chris Cyborg at 145.
I forgot which journalist said this or where I heard this. It might have been ESPN. They need to shut the fuck up about Chris Cyborg.
Why?
Somebody was saying because she didn't finish Felicia, that she's over the hill. They were like trying to make a point that like, oh, the old Cyborg would have put her away, but maybe we're starting to see.
No, we're starting to see clean Cyborg.
Yeah,
that's what we're seeing.
I was like,
we're seeing Cyborg on not the Jews. If Cyborg was still on that shit that she was on in Brazil,
she still dominates the majority of the competition.
Oh yeah, she still does, but I'm saying then it wouldn't be legal because then she'd be murdering people, literally.
Yeah. But I want to see the rematch between her and Amanda. And
I think Amanda gets it still.
Oh yeah, me too.
I still put big money on Amanda.
But I mean, it's the most interesting matchup that can happen right now in the women's division, and I'm excited.
Yeah.
And then if Amanda puts her away again, then Cyborg's done.
There you go. I didn't see any of the other UFC fights.
I didn't get to watch any either. I just watched them. It popped on YouTube today, so I didn't get to watch the other fights. But your boy Frankie, your boy BJ Penn's fighting again, so I know you're excited about that.
How is that legal?
Nick Lentz is gonna.
Honestly, like, how is that legal? I'm really asking. I am asking. How is that legal?
He's a legend.
Doesn't BJ Penn have like legal problems going on right now? He was just fighting a guy in the street outside of a strip club.
Yeah, man.
Why aren't we talking about this?
I don't know.
Why is everybody acting like this isn't happening? BJ Penn's losing his shit, guys. It's happening.
He's fighting.
He's fucking losing it.
This is his last fight, win or lose. Win or lose, it's his last fight. Dana promised us. So he'll go out there, he'll fight Nick Lentz, which is not an easy competition. I don't even want to keep talking about this.
Like, why are we doing this? For real. I don't understand it at all. I don't. Like, if this were a fight that were happening in Kansas City, I don't think I would go.
I'd go to, like, the fight week to beat BJ Penn.
I'd go to the fight week, but I want to go to the fight. Absolutely not.
Have we ever had this happen?
What do you mean?
Have you ever had, like, a favorite player in any sport that just kept playing way past
He's the Brett Favre of the UFC.
Yeah, I think this probably happens to a lot of NFL players. I agree.
Not to this extent, though.
No, not to the extent. For it is kind of
because what we're seeing with BJ is sad. When's the last time you saw a BJ fight where you were impressed by his performance, win or lose?
I know, man. But sometimes I don't know. Whatever friendship he has with Dana White, Dana's starting to let him fight. Does this lessen his legacy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It does, unfortunately. It does. That's what the shitty thing about it. That's the problem when people do this shit.
You know,
that's it's all part of it. You're all tying it up to one package deal. Here's the thing. If I sell you a fucking Ferrari, it's a fucking beautiful car, right. Then if I decide I want to add a cinder block to it and fucking throw it through the front windshield, okay. Now do you want to buy it? It's not nearly worth as much, but I added a cinder block. That's what BJ's doing. He's adding cinder blocks to his fucking fight career right now.
I mean, it's either this or they let him go and he goes to Bellator and we get some fucking Royce Gracie versus BJ Penn matchups.
Like, it's extremely obvious that guy has some serious brain injuries and some serious brain trauma that we're seeing.
Right.
In my opinion, honestly. I'm not a medical expert or anything like that, but...
Yeah, it sucks.
I mean, this guy's got domestic violence going on. He's attacking people in the streets. He won't stop fighting.
Yeah.
And he apparently, he gets into fights with people at the gym,
But there's nothing else. I mean, that's someone that hasn't branched out of his career. He's not going into commentating. All he knows is BJ's been BJ Penn since he was a prodigy since he was 16.
Yeah.
That's all he knows, man. The Father Time caught up with him, and he won't.
That's the thing, though. BJ has all kinds of ways to make money. He's got multiple gyms. He's got his own little MMA news outlet. I mean, it's not like UFC money, no. He just cracked off a UFC win, but it's steady income.
Look, we don't know what's going on with that man, but
CTE.
I'm happy this is his last fight. Hopefully, it stays his last fight, and
I will not watch it.
Yeah, I won't watch it either. Yeah, man.
If I wanted to see a human fucking borderline die, you know what I mean? I feel for real. I feel like it's immoral to watch that. I really do. Yeah. I really do.
Anything against Nick Lentz.
Yeah. I don't... Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like letting... That's... No. Yeah, no, it's just bad. It's just not good. It's not good. And I'm disappointed in Dana White for allowing it to happen. Yeah. Really, that's what it ultimately boils down to. All that tells me is, one, that Dana doesn't care for BJ Penn.
I don't know about that. I think he just has some weird loyalty.
Why?
And Dana White said that he talked him into it. And if he talk him into it,
He talked him into it for the 5th year in a row?
Yeah.
Fuck that. Fuck that. Dana White's equally as responsible. He shouldn't be allowing that to happen. He's shitty for that.
Of course.
I think that means that he doesn't have BJ's best interest in heart.
Yeah.
Truly.
I mean, we it's not like BJ's going out there and getting slept.
No, he's going out there and getting punched 1,000,000 times in the head.
Yeah. He got tapped out last time.
Still. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. If you really cared for BJ, you'd be like, look, BJ, no, this isn't happening. You got to go somewhere else.
Send him a DM.
Who?
You.
Oh, yeah. That'll help.
Be the voice of reasoning.
Yeah.
All right. No more BJ talk. You're very passionate about it. I love that. Yeah. Anything else?
I'm good, man. I know we're on some battery time, so we got to wrap it up a little.
Yeah. You will be back
a week from today.
Cool. So we'll have another episode.
Yeah, because I go to Michigan on Wednesday, and then I'll come back on Sunday.
All right, yeah. And I'm going home in a week or two to go see my mother.
So she can meet the twins?
Yeah, she'll meet my twins, and I get to see my sister, and I get my hometown experience. I don't think I'll be able to do a lot because I'm only there for 2 days.
Yeah.
But I still want to not live it up, but enjoy myself and see all my close childhood friends and see the babies. So I'm excited. Hopefully I come back with some goofy-ass story from Florida because anything's possible in Florida. I will tell you that much.
We'll see.
So, yeah. All right, man. I appreciate you.
Until next time, guys.
Until next time. Guys, hopefully next time we have a happy journal.
Happy journal entry. Maybe. We'll see. We'll look for the one of the 13.
Right.
Either way, we're out, guys. Love, peace, chicken grease.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
God, dude, I'm sweating.
Huh?
Sweating.